The room smelled of arrogance. Heavy wooden doors closed behind her with a dull echo that seemed louder than it should have been, like the building itself was laughing along with them. Dozens of eyes turned at once, not curious, not welcoming, but amused. She felt it immediately. The smirks. The whispers. The judgment. Maya had faced stares her whole life. Strangers in markets. Classmates. Even relatives who thought their words were harmless jokes. But this was different. This was calculated. This was intentional. She adjusted her plain black dress, simple and modest, completely out of place in a room filled with tailored suits, gold watches, and people who wore power like perfume. "Is this the girl?" one man chuckled under his breath. Another leaned back in his chair, scanning her slowly. "They've got to be kidding." A ripple of quiet laughter spread across the long table. Maya didn't react. She had learned long ago that reacting only fed people like them. At the head of the table sat the man they all feared. The Mafia boss. He hadn't spoken yet. He hadn't laughed. He hadn't even moved. And somehow, that was worse. Maya walked forward, each step steady despite the storm building inside her chest. She could feel her heartbeat pounding, but her face remained calm. Controlled. She stopped at the center of the room. Silence fell, but it wasn't respectful silence. It was anticipation. Like everyone was waiting for the punchline. "Well," one of the men finally said, unable to hold back. "Are you going to entertain us?" More laughter. Maya looked at him, her eyes calm, unshaken. "I'm not here to entertain," she said quietly. That made it worse. Now they were really amused. "Oh, she talks too," someone mocked. "This just keeps getting better." Another man leaned forward, grinning. "Who sent you? Was this some kind of prank? Because if it is, I have to say, this is creative." Maya didn't answer. Instead, she shifted her gaze. Slowly. Directly. Toward the man at the head of the table. The Mafia boss. For the first time, his eyes lifted. The room changed instantly. It was subtle, but undeniable. Every voice stopped. Every smirk faded just a little. Power had shifted. His gaze rested on her, not mocking, not amused, but curious. And that made everyone else uncomfortable. "Who sent you?" he asked. His voice wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Maya held his gaze. "They did," she said simply, naming a rival group known for their arrogance and cruelty. A few men in the room exchanged looks. Now it made sense. Of course. They had sent her. Not as a negotiator. Not as a threat. But as a joke. An insult. A message. The kind that said, "We don't take you seriously." Laughter returned, but softer this time, more cautious. "They really went all out this time," someone muttered. "This is disrespectful." "No," another said with a smirk, "this is hilarious." Maya remained still. But inside, something burned. Not anger. Not embarrassment. Something stronger. Resolve. The boss leaned back slightly, studying her. "Do you know where you are?" he asked. "Yes." "And you still came?" "Yes." "Why?" The room leaned in. This was the moment. The punchline. The humiliation. Maya took a slow breath. "Because they underestimated you," she said. A pause. Then. "They think you'll react the way everyone expects." The boss's eyes narrowed slightly. "And what do they expect?" Maya didn't hesitate. "They expect you to laugh, and send me back." Silence. Real silence this time. No laughter. No whispers. Just tension. "And you?" he asked. "What do you expect?" she replied. That wasn't the answer anyone saw coming. A few men shifted in their seats. Something had changed. The joke wasn't funny anymore. At this moment, viewers are hooked. They're questioning everything they assumed, just like the room. Backhand index pointing right. If you love stories where the unexpected changes everything, don't forget to subscribe. Because this is just the beginning. The boss leaned forward now, resting his hands on the table. For the first time, he was interested. "Speak," he said. Maya stepped closer. Not boldly. Not arrogantly. But without fear. "They sent me because they think I'm invisible," she said. "They think I'm weak. They think I don't matter." Her voice stayed calm. Measured. "But people like that," she added, "are the easiest to overlook." The air grew heavy. No one laughed. No one dared. "They think you'll dismiss me," she continued. "And if you do, they win." A long pause. The boss watched her carefully. Analyzing. Weighing. For the first time since she entered, someone in that room saw her not as a joke, but as a variable. Unpredictable. Dangerous. And that changed everything.